Greetings, Toy Tubers. Jackorama here, and it's a special day today. I've reached 400 subscribers on YouTube, yay! Which means it's another diorama tour. I was gonna do either Planet of the Apes or The Matrix, but today is August 25th, which is the premiere date of The Wizard of Oz in 1939, which so happens to be my favorite movie, which also happens to be the first diorama I ever did when I was a tiny little tyke of the age of 15. So today, diorama tour, celebration of 400 subscribers, The Wizard of Oz diorama. Alright. It's a little one, so there's not much to talk about except for the behind the scenes stories of all this stuff. So first of all, this was inside of a wooden bookshelf. It was really an old bookshelf that I got for free from somebody for my room when I was 15. And I had just action figures all over it, and then somebody gave me this set of all these Wizard of Oz toys, and because it was my favorite movie, so I put them on the shelf. And then I was like, I was in art school at the time, and in high school, actually, yeah. And then I got this map board, and I painted it yellow and put the Blue Brick Road on there, and then I put them on there. And then I had other figures next to them. And then I decided, well, I might as well build more stuff. And then I built a house. And so then it became a diorama, the first diorama. It was installed in the bookcase. And that was it. Under that, I built something else. And then I built something else. And then I built something else. Fast forward to 2014, I think it was. And that bookshelf got really messed up, really damaged. And there was no room to build anything else. And the wood was just not good. And then I also had another bookshelf, which was this one here. It's just a big black bookshelf, and that's where Planet of the Apes is, and The Matrix was being built, and Terminator was being built, and then that one was empty. And so the Endor and Wizard of Oz were both in that same other shelf. So what I did was I actually took Endor completely out and rebuilt it here with new trees and new floor and everything, and I kept that same building from the last one, and I just put that there. Then I built this and I built this, and I kept Planet of the Apes there because there's no way to take this out because it's actually embedded into the wood too. So what about Wizard of Oz? I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna dismantle it and get rid of it. And I was like, no, it's my first diorama and I want to keep it. So I actually cut, if you can see, this is just paper. I cut the wood, I sawed it in half on the shelf from that side and all four corners, and then I actually glued it in to this empty space of this bookshelf, and then covered up, because the shelf actually ends right here, and so the wood is like this thick, and so there's a gap right here, and then this is the actual new shelf here, and you can see it's all the way around. So I put it in here to save it and covered up the rest of it. And that's how I saved the Wizard of Oz diorama. Now, let's go into the making of it. I actually got a poster because I was like, I didn't know how to paint well and all that, so I just got this from a poster. I don't remember what movie it was from, but I glued it on here, and I glued the sky on there, and then I got this. I just made a copy of this from, I think, the DVD cover or something. I blew it up really bad, like pixelated. You see? And it still has the logo on it, and it just used tape all over the place. It's like you can see the old tape there. Alright, and then this, I built this out of mat board. This mat board is like what they use to frame pictures and paintings. And it's, thinner than cardboard and much fine. Let me get my little flashlight here. So when I actually took this out of the old shelf, I was able to put a light back there. And since I installed it back there, I'll get the right light. So it's just like a hole back there. Let's see if I can hold this and hold this at the same time. I can open the door. And the door used to not be able to open either. So you can see the back. That's the original diorama there, the original wood on this wall. And then there's that hole that's cut. And back there, if you can see, this space, now that I remember, it used to belong to Sleepy Hollow. I had a Sleepy Hollow diorama, and back there was all the moss, and the wood was painted gray, and then the moss was put on, and then the Christmas lights were laid out in the back, and a piece of plexiglass was scratched up and buffed up and put on top of that. So what it looked like was that like fog, basically, because it was plexiglass and blah blah blah. That diorama was also messed up, and I had to tear that down. And what I did with that is I broke it apart and I built a new one, and I sold that at DesignerCon. And then I still have some of the toys for the rest of that diorama, so I'm going to make it different parts of that for sale as well. But because I didn't want to keep it anymore, it was, you know, it was a great movie, but I'm like, what do I need a diorama for? I can give it to other people. So anyway, so I made this. The little feet here is literally just masking tape. Again, remember, I was 15. I didn't know no better, okay? I would have made different things now. I would use Sculpey, I would use cloth for pattern, all kinds of stuff. This fence is just made like that. That was from Michaels. The plants were from Michaels too, I think, the little flowers. Moss, just green moss instead of grass. Very simple. Paint job here. There's a little window on the side. This corn is like a banana, and I just kind of chopped it up with a marker. Okay. And then when I did that, I had to redo this and repaint this. So I did repaint this, rebuild these two things for that. So this is not the original one. Everything else is the original, but this got damaged completely. But if you can see pictures of it on my website. This is glitter glue. I painted this with glitter glue. These are little Christmas trees. The apples are actually beads, round beads that don't look like apples. You know, if I would do it now, I'd actually make real apples. But I can't remake this, man. This is like my, you know, first diorama, and my childhood's in here. The trees are like plaster Paris. I literally, like, afterthought was like, hey, I should cut it open. So I just took an X-Acto knife here and a pen and just chopped it up. Like, you can even, like, it's not even in all the way. Very dusty. Right? Just like Christmas, fake Christmas tree in there. Okay. Still some background, but I mean, you can kind of see the dark woods, you know? Like, helping the little lady along, are we? Okay, and then he's kind of like mid-skip. That's cool. He was mid-skip too, but he fell. He's supposed to be on that little hot glue spot right there. And he's kind of mid-skip. Anyway, there you go. So that is the Wizard of Oz diorama. When I was 15, and I made that. And that's on the anniversary of its release date, August 25th, 1939. And today is 2017, and that was a long time ago. All right. The next up is going to be Planet of the Apes or The Matrix. So you tell me which diorama I should tour you next. But in order to get to that, I need 50 more subscribers, because I made a little personal oath to myself that I was only going to do these every 50 subscribers. So far it's working out well. So please, guys, share this video. Tell your friends about it. There's other diorama tours here of Jabba and Lord of the Rings and Cantina. So, you know, go find them, find the links. Share the videos, tell your friends, tag people, comment below what you think about them, what you like about them, what else you'd like to see. And then after we're done with my personal collection, I got to show you guys the new stuff I've been working on. Because I got some X-Files. And I got some Lion King. So I'm just saying. There's lots of stuff, alright? That's it. So let's get some more subscribers for me, please. Much love to you guys. Take care. This is Jack signing off.